Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 15-day meditation challenge organized by CKSL in Bangalore. My name is Lhundup Jamyang, and I am originally from the Netherlands and at the moment residing in Dharma. Tonight we're going to do a meditation on first shamatha, the first 15 minutes, and then we'll do a meditation on equanimity, one of the 4 immeasurable thoughts. So when we start a meditation, we always start with bringing our body in a position that is suitable for the meditation. And you already have done that several times. So think about all the different points in the body from the 7-point Vajrayana instruction. So you check your legs, your hips, your back, your elbows, and the position of your hands. Your neck, your tongue, and your eyes. Try to find that position in which you feel that your body is awake, your mind is awake, and at the same time relaxed. And when we spend a little bit of time bringing the posture in a position that is suitable for the meditation, we bring our mind to the body. And by doing that, we bring our mind to the present moment. And when the mind is in the present moment, our delusions, our attachment, our aversion, and all the other delusions cannot arise. And then slowly, slowly, the mind becomes more clear, more peaceful. And when you have found a comfortable meditation posture, bring your mind to your breath. And we can observe our breath by observing the rising and falling of our abdomen. Or by observing the air coming in and out of our nostrils. When you have experience with meditation, you might be able to observe your breath at your nostrils. Otherwise, I would advise to observe the breath at your abdomen. It helps us to ground better. And as a beginner, a more coarse object is easier to focus upon. Let the mind rest upon the rising and falling of your abdomen. And the mind might be very busy. Maybe you had a busy day, you did a lot. So there is no need to calm down the mind, to do anything to relax the mind. The only thing that we do is we focus on the rising and falling of the abdomen. Sometimes the mind is compared with a pond, a muddy pond. And when we stir in the pond, when we stir the water, the mud pervades all the water. But when we stop stirring, the mud can sink to the bottom of the pond, and then the water becomes clear. So when we focus on the rising and falling of the abdomen, we stop stirring the water of the pond. And then naturally, whatever is clouding the mind, whatever is clouding the water, will subside. Bring the mind back to the rising and falling of your abdomen. Bring your mind back to the breath. When we stay with the mind focused on our breath, our mind is in the present moment. And when the mind is in the present moment, all the disturbing emotions, all the thoughts, whatever is troubling our mind, naturally subsides. Keep bringing back your mind to your breath, to the rising and falling of your abdomen. When you notice that your mind is wandering off, either thinking about what has happened in the past or thinking about what might happen in the future, just notice that and bring your mind back to your breath. And then we focus our mind on practicing equanimity. Why do we practice equanimity? Our mind is biased. And that means that we react with craving towards the things or beings that we like, that give us pleasure, or that we experience as beneficial. And that we react with aversion or anger towards the things or people that we experience as unpleasant or harmful. This is a self-centered mind. And due to this self-centered mind, we are motivated to engage in non-virtuous actions. And we are motivated to react with attachment and with aversion. And just that habit, reacting with attachment and aversion, disturbs the mind. So how can we think so that the mind doesn't get disturbed by attachment and aversion? First of all, we think all sentient beings are equal in wanting to be happy and wanting to be free of suffering. So if we develop the wish for all sentient beings to be happy and free of suffering, we first need to generate a mind of equanimity. In order to do so, we can think, may I abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And while we repeat that, we try to contemplate the meaning. May I abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. May I abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. Yeah, we can imagine that from the space above us, white light comes down, entering our crown, filling our whole body, and that light has the nature of peace. When we let go of our attachment, when we let go of our aversion, the mind becomes peaceful. And while we visualize that the body gets filled with light, which is in the nature of peace, we repeat it one more time. May I abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. Your mind, your body is totally filled with that white light. You feel peaceful. And the light in the form of peace starts to flow over towards others. And so then what we wish for ourselves, that our mind is peaceful, we now wish for others. We can start with our loved ones. May my loved ones, my friends and relatives abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And the white light is overflowing, moving towards those that are close to us, our loved ones, our relatives, filling their body. And due to that, they can let go of their attachment, their aversion, their biased mind. And their mind becomes peaceful. May my loved ones, those that are close to me, abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And while their bodies and minds are filled with light, their face becomes so peaceful. Maybe even their whole body, totally subdued and happy. May all my loved ones, my relatives, abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And then we can let that light extend even further to those that we don't know well. And maybe you can even do it to those that you don't like so much. You can start with those that you don't know and then slowly move towards those that you do not like. And so you think, may we all abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And that peaceful light coming from your whole being, pouring out towards those that you don't know and those that you don't like or have trouble with. You visualize that their bodies get filled with light and that their mind becomes peaceful. May we all abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And you visualize that light coming from you, going towards those that you don't know, filling their body, transforming their mind, until you can see that they become really peaceful. May we abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And you visualize that the light is coming from your body, going out in all directions. Touching each and every sentient being, bringing them that peaceful quality, a mind that is undisturbed. May we all abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And then we say it one more time. May we all abide in equanimity, free from attachment and hatred, holding some close and others distant. And then rejoice in your capacity to generate that mind of equanimity, and that you can wish that to all sentient beings. And then whatever benefit, whatever positive energy that we have generated by doing this meditation, we can dedicate it towards the benefit of all. And then I want to thank you for being here tonight. Goodbye. Make sure that you are here tomorrow. Meditation means we habituate the mind. We train the mind. So just as we keep going to the gym in order to strengthen our body, we have to keep meditating on these qualities in order to strengthen them again and again. It's not going to happen after one meditation. But maybe you already know that. So come tomorrow, make sure that you're going to be here and that you give yourself the opportunity to strengthen these qualities that we innately we have them, but they're just not strong enough yet. Okay. Thank you very much for being here.